This video is for all you sellers out there who have been sitting on the sidelines thinking that you can sell your house whenever you want and get top dollar for it. The window of opportunity for getting maximum value for the home in which you are thinking about selling is literally right now. Within the next 6 to 8 weeks, if you do not list your home for sale, you are going to be regretting it. And here's the reason why. Interest rates, interest rates, interest rates. We're going to do a deeper dive into this, but before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Brian. I'm a realtor here in the Boston market, and on this channel, we cover all things real estate. If you do enjoy content like this, I just kindly ask that you smash that like button and also click the subscribe button down below to be notified of future videos. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so I have pulled up here a quick back of the napkin document that will show you exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to interest rates. So let's just take a look here real quick about the market conditions back in November of 2021, where the interest rate on this is all 30-year fixed rate, excellent credit for a buyer. Okay, so the interest rate at that point in time was right around 3%, and on a $750,000 home. Now I chose $750,000 because that's the average price here in the Boston market. The payment on that particular principal, again, this is just principal and interest. This is does not include taxes. That's irrelevant for this particular calculation because that's not going to change regardless of what the interest rate is doing for mortgages. So the payment is $31.62 per month. Now, fast forward to today, which is March of 2022. Right now, it's hovering right around 4.8%. Just for ease of calculation, let's just call it 5%. So 5%, that same $750,000 home is now at a monthly payment of $4,026. So the payment difference is 27%. So if you follow this channel, we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been talking about rising interest rates, and I've shared with you for every 1 percentage point that the borrowing costs go up. So if it goes from 3 to 4%, then 4 to 5%, for every 1 percentage point that it goes up, the purchasing power goes down by about 13%. Okay. So that's exactly what you're seeing in this particular scenario, where you've got the payment difference of 27%. So the difference between 3 and 5%, that's 2%. So you multiply the 2 times the 13% and you come up with roughly 26%. It's the real number is about 27%. So anyways, the payment difference is 27%. But here's the challenge, right? So even if someone, the reality is that some people are going to be able to afford that more expensive payment, but a lot of other people are not, right? So now, if nothing else changes in that buyer's profile, so let's say they still make the same amount of money, they still have the same down payment, all the stuff stays the same. Now, when they go back to the loan officer or the lender and ask for what their pre-approval amount is, instead of $750,000, they have to factor in that higher interest rate. So now they can only afford up to $590,000. That is a big, big, big change. Okay. And it is happening quickly. The interest rates have shot up so much faster than I think anybody anticipated. The Fed was threatening of higher interest rates, and Jerome Powell, he just did it. He's like, you know what? Enough talk. We're going to do it. I've been telling you about it for months. We're just going to do it. And today, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, he said, you know what, Wall Street, we're going to do some more interest rate hikes. And I think he has like 2 more hikes scheduled for like May and then again in July, which is 50 basis points a piece. So it's going to go up at least another percentage point between now and say the end of the summer. So this is big news in the real estate world, and this will absolutely cause downward pressure on prices, on home prices. Okay. So one other thing to note here, and you see in here, in addition to people's purchasing power going down, you're going to have this investor and quote unquote move up appetite dropping precipitously due to the higher rates. Because who wants to borrow at those higher interest rates when they've been so accustomed to getting all this cheap money for the past several years now? That's all going away very, very quickly. Okay. And in addition to that, there are so many people who took advantage of these historically low interest rates that they refinanced their current home. So do you think someone is going to list their home when they're locked in at an interest rate of 2 3/4 or 2.875 to go into another house that maybe has more space and it's got, some of the features that they're looking for, but now they're going to pay 5.5%, maybe even 6% by the end of the year. It's never going to happen. If you are considering selling, now is the time. You've got a very narrow window, next 6 to 8 weeks, to get your house ready, get it on the market, and take advantage of the current market conditions, because I can guarantee by the summer, things are going to look a lot different. There's going to be tremendous downward pressure on prices driven by interest rates. And there's unfortunately nothing that any of us can do about it. It is just the state of the world in which we live. Inflation is running hot here in this country, and they've got to tame it. And the only way to tame it is through raising interest rates. So it's going to be painful for some. I know some people are, again, kind of sitting on the sidelines and thinking like, I'll just list it this summer. Don't fall into that trap. Now is the time. It's still very competitive out there. You've got a lot of buyer demand. People are trying to get in before all the interest rates continue to climb. So take advantage of that situation, get maximum value for your home, and get it out there on the market. That's all I have today. If you did enjoy this video, again, I just kindly ask that you smash that like button and also click the subscribe button down below to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.